What's going on, people? Today we're going to go ahead and go over the developer feedback that IGG has been taken and given. And funny enough, one of the first few developer feedbacks that we got actually came out in the update. And there was a lot of good stuff that was added that we actually voiced our opinion on, that we've been wanting for a long time, like the monster hunting thing. Why is it that we can only do a ×1 or a max hit? Why can't we do ×5, ×6, etc.? And they actually did implement stuff like that. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and see exactly what they said on the latest developer feedback. So, let's go ahead and take a look. So it says, question 1. The icon that appears when I capture other players' leaders is blocking my beautiful castle skin. This is something that I've been saying for the longest time. There's a lot of like castle skins that are great, but once you have a prisoner, it completely ruins your skin because it just takes it over. So here's what they say. We'll look into modifying the icon's placement so that everyone can enjoy their stunning castle skin in all of their glory. Now, it doesn't really say where or how or what's it gonna be, but at least it's something that they are aware that it has been an issue for the longest time, because there's so many skins that look amazing, but as soon as you get a prisoner, it's just out the window. It doesn't look any good. So yeah, I'm glad that they at least know about that. Alright, question 2. Can we get a feature that will allow us to lock the quantity of supplies we want to send? That's actually very good, and it's a great point, because a lot of times, especially now, we gotta send so many resources. Like, let's say you're healing from rallies and you need 100 million food, 80 million ore, whatever it may be, right? You gotta go 80 or 8 million at a time, or if you use the familiar 32 million, etc. But if we can just say, hey, I want to send this person 100 million of this, 80 million of that, etc., and it'll automatically do it for you, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I would love for that feature to be in here, because if that's the case, then it would be so much easier to give people resources that need to be healed. Alright, question 3. Will you release more heroes in the future? Of course. Yes, we plan to continue to come up with more creative hero designs. Please look forward to them. I don't even know why that's a question. It's obvious that more heroes are going to be coming out. There's a lot of the passive heroes that are now the more common ones that are being released. So yes, of course, there's going to be more heroes. Can there be more deals in the bazaar? We are currently planning to add more deals to the bazaar. Please stay tuned. I gotta say, the bazaar, we don't need more deals, right? If you guys know, or you guys have seen the bazaar, the bazaar, what we need is better deals, not more deals. A lot of times, it's just not worth anything. So, we need better deals, not more deals, if anything, right? Alright, question 5. Can you optimize the guild search feature? I'd like to search by guild event levels, dragon arena leagues, if they're battling or a farming guild, etc. That's a good point. We'll be looking into optimizing the guild search feature to make it easier for all lords and ladies to find the perfect guild. We look forward to bringing you updates on this in the future. I feel like this is more like a... That would be cool to have, but I don't know how many people are actually finding their a guild to join by just searching for a guild, you know? So, but I guess we'll see what they do with that. Alright, question 6. Thanks for optimizing the Guild Fest. Would it be possible to optimize it further by adjusting quest points and the chances of getting quests with lower points? So basically, they want less quests that are lower points, I guess, right? Thanks for this great suggestion. These adjustments have already come into effect starting from the Guild Fest on 10/10. Really? Please check the in-game event boards for details when the event opens. We will continue to adjust and optimize. I will say that the more speed-ups nowadays in Guild Fest is a nice change and a nice addition. I know that the first Guild Fest, the added speed-ups was more for the crafting, but this last Guild Fest, there was actually way more speed-ups than normal, because usually you'd only get like ×3 or ×4, and this time I got some that were like ×15, ×20 of regular speed-ups, so that was actually really nice. I'm sure that people will still hate Guild Fest regardless, but it's a nice change. It's a nice change. Okay, can we get an easier way to enter Guild Fest for question 7? Can we get an easier way to enter Guildfest? We're currently looking into this. For example, we're considering putting an event icon on the kingdom map. Oh, I see. So basically they want a way to go into Guildfest even if you're not in your castle. I guess that could be pretty decent, although it's not really like a huge change, but it would be nice to kind of have like a Guildfest icon whenever it's ongoing. That way you can access it and check for quests right away, etc. That would be a nice little update, I guess. Alright, question 8. I re-downloaded the game, but was forced to go through a newbie tutorial on a new account before I could switch to my original account. Can we just switch accounts without all this hassle? We've added this to our list of planned updates. We'll be rolling out this change as soon as we've ensured that your accounts will remain secure when using this feature. That makes sense because whenever you make a new account, going through that whole tutorial, and one thing that I absolutely hate with new accounts is that when you make it, before you even get into the tutorial, it throws you into the freaking the freaking card thing, Vergeway, which is like the game. Vergeway doesn't really represent the game very well. So for you to make new players go into the Vergeway first, you're giving them kind of like the wrong idea of what the game is like. So I don't know. I don't like how a new account basically does Vergeway before anything else. It makes no sense to me. And I really hope they get rid of that. Maybe show Vergeway like after the fact, but like right at the start. I've always found that really annoying. And kind of misleading too. Okay, let's see. Question 9. I can't tell which team is getting attacked when I have multiple teams out gathering. Could you optimize the alert feature so that I know which resource tile is being attacked at a glance? I think it kind of already does that. It gives you the coords of like what tile is being attacked and you just follow the coords. But I guess they wanted to show like a little bit easier. Okay. We'll be optimizing the display and alert notifications in future updates. So they're saying that they are going to do something about that, which is actually pretty good. Okay. Let's see. Question 10. Can you add a monster's level when I share the coordinates to the chat? I thought I already kind of did that. Or maybe not. Interesting. Sure, this has been added to our list of planned updates. I thought that the level... Oh, maybe not. I think it just says the name of the monster. But, I mean, I don't think that's that big a deal. But... I guess it's one of those like it's okay if you add it, but it's not that big a thing. Alright, question 11. Can you mark the darkness I've scouted before so I won't have to scout them again? How would you mark them? We will look into making the appropriate adjustments to increase your darkness rally efficiency. How would you mark them though? Like, interesting. That's a very interesting one. If anything, what we need more now is more Darkness 28s, because they're very rare to find. And maybe 29 and 30 Darkness now. I think it's about that time, honestly. Alright, question 12. Could you add more appealing prices to solo events, hell events, and 24-hour challenges? Yes, especially the 24-hour challenges. They are rarely worth it unless you're going for like the hero or something, because man, 24-hour challenge, the rewards are sometimes less than hell events. It's kind of ridiculous. But okay, this is already on our list of planned updates. Okay, I guess they're working on it. Alright, question 13. I missed some limited castle skins like Azure Melody. Could you bring them back? We understand it can be upsetting to miss out on limited castle skins. We're currently looking into this. Okay. So they are going to be bringing back a way to get like older skins, which is kind of nice. You kind of figured they were going to do that eventually though. So nice to see. Can you add KVK battles to the Kingdom Gazette? We have added this idea to our future planned updates. What do you mean by KVK battles? Doesn't it already show that? Or do they mean like battles that are going on in other kingdoms? I guess that could be nice if you're in a kingdom and you're seeing the battles that are going on in other kingdoms. You can see like which kingdoms are active, which are not as active, etc. So that would be kind of nice. Like a KVK Gazette, if you will, and not just that one kingdom. That I can get behind. I like that. The workshop doesn't show if I've already forged a piece of equipment before. Can you add an indication that I don't accidentally forge a duplicate? I'm pretty sure it does show when you've already made one, because it'll show you that you have one. But okay. I mean, you must really not know your account if you need that right there. I don't know. I don't know. Can you add the option to send emotes and text in the same message in the chat? I actually like that, because now if you choose an emote, it does it. You can't really type anything. So I kind of like that. I kind of like that. That would be kind of nice. Alright, 17. Can you improve the matchmaking system for KVKs? For example, it would be great if the active players' might and other data could be taken into consideration so that kingdoms will be more evenly matched. Well, the problem with KVK now is that KVK's like matchmaking is all like kingdoms around you. So if you're in Kingdom 18, you're more than likely going to go up against Kingdom like 14 and Kingdom 16, Kingdom 24, kingdoms around you. And you're rarely going to see like a Kingdom 206 versus Kingdom 600 something. That's just not how it is. And unfortunately, because people know this, that, you know, if you're Kingdom 20, you're going to most likely be matched up within Kingdom 10 to 20 and 20 to 30. Because people know that, they start sending different accounts to those kingdoms, and this is where all the kill trading and stuff goes on, wounded troops, all of that nonsense. And this is why you see guilds with 30 billion or 40 billion or however many scores they get. They're not just out there literally killing all the troops that are, no, they're kill trading. So if KVK matchups are actually randomized, then you can see like more legit scores. But because people know how to game the system, this is why you see people or guilds with like 20 times more scores than everybody else. So let's hope that that actually does do anything about it. We'll see. They say, we're currently looking into ways to improve the KVK matchmaking system and provide a better battling experience for all. Like I said, I hope so. The gameplay for Chalice Battle and Battle Royale is pretty similar. Will anything different be added in the future? We're currently in the process of evaluating and adjusting the gameplay for Chalice Battle. Now, we already know that Baron is going to change. Chalice Battle apparently is also going to be having a change. I don't really see what the change is going to be, because at the end of the day, it's the big boys are always going to be winning that anyway. So, you know, I love Kingdom Tycoon, but I don't really need the prices offered anymore. Can you please add more prices? Now they say Kingdom Tycoon prices will be changed periodically, and we will consider adding new prices as well. I was actually talking about that not too long ago, how a lot of these prices are now a little outdated, like the B and the champion one. Those are kind of meh, and they could add like the new gear pieces. They can add that into their rotation instead. And I understand that some people may still need some from the Bumblebee and all that, but you know, I think Tycoon prices will probably be changing to the new equipment here pretty soon. Alright, question 20. I've maxed out the adventure log. Will more content be added? Well, I completely forgot about the adventure log, to be fair. Congratulations on maxing out your adventure log. Oh god, come on. We're looking into the possibility of expanding the adventure log in the future. Honestly, don't. It was not that interesting. It was not that great. Rewards weren't that good. Honestly, to me, I find that this to be dead content, and I would want them to do something else rather than mess with the adventure log stuff. Just leave it for newer players to get like extra resources and whatever. Don't expand on something that's not that useful, please. Some uncleared resource tiles on the kingdom map don't refresh in time. Is there any way to optimize this? We're currently looking into this issue. Okay, hopefully, I guess. I don't gather, but, you know, I find that annoying when there are tiles that have, like, 5 resources left and somebody left early, and then they just stay there forever. It's really annoying, and it takes away from people that are gathering, so I could see that. My battle reports keep obscuring the chat window, which affects my experience in the chat. Could you fix this? Well, I'm sure they're going to say, currently you can tap the gear icon on the bottom bar, functions, instant reports, and untick the box for receive instant reports in the chat. Yes, please don't play this game with that ticked on, because I don't even know why IGG has that as the default. honestly, if I was IGG, I would just take that off of default. If you want it, you can then go ahead and turn it on. But honestly, they should just have that defaulted to off, because that's so bad. It's so bad. Alright, so thank you all for the love and support. We greatly appreciate all your feedback. Hopefully there is going to be another one here soon. But this gives you, I like that IGG is doing this, because it gives you a glance as to what may be to come, what they're working on, what they're thinking of fixing, etc. And there's a lot of this. I would say that probably like 80% of this I agree with, and I can see how it would be very beneficial. And so let's hope that in the next update, whatever it may be, a lot of these features are going to be included. Especially like the ones for the castle and the prisoner and, you know, stuff like that. Although it's small things, when you add a lot of small things together, it becomes a really good thing. So I'm hopeful that a lot of these things are implemented and are actually useful. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this developer feedback. And if it's not covered here, what is one thing that you would like for the game to add that you think would actually benefit the game? But yeah, appreciate you guys for coming through. And until later, bye.